Yeah, viewers, well, I got a big downpour on Saturday morning. Got quite a lot of water, and yeah, prompted me to clean out my gutters. I've actually went up there with a pressure washer, had the 0-degree nozzle on it, just blasted this whole gutter clean now. It's never ever been done in 30 years. That's all nice and clean. That actually works quite well now. Went up on the roof, I pulled a heap of roofing nails out because this was leaking water when it was raining that day. I wasn't happy. So all along there, I've got all good quality tech screws instead. Just replace any loose roofing nails and just put them all out, all the way along there, put them all out and replace them with modern tech screws. I did like the construction of this shed. This timber is actually quite hard wood, very high structural wood. The next best thing to a steel frame is this sort of timber. It's very hard to screw it into and put a nail on it. It's very tough wood, which is good. It's not a bad thing. But this roof's sort of good. No leaks here. I'm happy with this half of the shed. But when it got to about here, I wasn't happy. I had leaks and the light was all had water coming out of it. Made a mess down there. The mud has got a big rip, that's alright. Then I had to go up there with the pressure washer when I cleaned the roof up. All this mud came down, so I made some repairs. That light on that little beam, I pushed it up a little bit with the garage trolley jack and a long bit of steel. And pushed it up a little bit, just enough to straighten that beam there out. It's got a bit of a bow to it, but it was the other way before. It was like way out there, too far. So I just pushed it up past its point, and I put that bracket there. And chucked the brick in there with a spacer, because that 50 by 50 mil board was all warped, and that tin was all sagging down. So I fixed all that's nice and straight now. Nice consistent gap along there now. And yeah, that rust, yeah, it's been like for a while, water getting in. I've treated it with some kill rust spray. You can see in the galvanised what it's done. That's just going to stop the rust. I'm going to wire all that and just paint it. But putting the tech screws in there has helped a lot. That's fixed it right up now. This gutter here I'm going to have to replace. What I want to do, take this roof off and drop it so that this tin is underneath this tin. That 4 will go all the way down there. And extend the gutter on this shed here, the pink gutter, the original one. Extend that gutter all the way through there. Because this roof, just the bloke who put this here before I bought the place, it's just a dickhead. This is just rough as guts. I don't know why you raised it. It's too lazy to take all this off, take all that iron off, and slide this new iron underneath it. Easy job, not that hard to do. You take all that long nails out, lift up the tin, and slide this iron underneath. This roof would have matched the same height as that, would have been perfect. And water would have run straight down there, extend the gutter there, perfect. But no, you had to do it this way. Now this gutter just gets full of crap and tree stuff, and it's rusted out from there back, all rusted through. I had water pouring all down here. I'll put that there temporarily, but water runs down the wall and it accumulates down here. So it's better than what it was, but I'm going to have to fix this roof up. Me and the old man will do this one day. You can see there, he's put wood there to hold it up. It's a disaster. This is all going to be redone. Redid the whole damn thing. It's just not rainproof. I want to keep this watertight as possible because I'm going to put shelving here with some stuff. Especially I'm starting my electrician to finish it tomorrow, so I want to have this place all nice and proper workshop. When I get the ticket, this will be a good workshop to work from. Still got to put shelving along here, or stuff out of the container. I can store it here. But the main reason why I haven't done anything behind it yet because of the leaks and the mess it makes when it rains and there's a windstorm. The back walls are right there. But yeah, it's all got to be redone first. Eventually I'm going to rewire this whole place, run a 3-phase power point and a supply to the shed. What my experience is up, I want to get, probably be a while, I reckon when I get my ticket I might do it, but what I want to do is And dig a trench there, replace this conduit and move it, the electrical conduit to here. Take out this crack bit of concrete, run it up here. My wiring, electrical supply goes here. They have like it's like a channel you can get to go over the conduit. You just go in here, wire coming into a switchboard, have a 3-phase and a single-phase supply, plus a supply for the lights. I love to use RCDs too, because now the electrical standards, all circuits have to have an RCD now regardless. They're mandatory now, so yeah, I have my own lights on its own breaker, and yeah, a breaker for the single-phase supply on here. Plus, yeah, obviously a 3-phase breaker, a 3-phase supply, because I want to run a 32 amp circuit in here. 3-phase circuit. Alright, so I dig a trench all along here, and the power goes along here, right along here to the meter box. It doesn't just go down there, it doesn't just go down the outside in that pipe there, it's actually in the house. It goes down in the slab of the house. They got it inside the wall of the house and into the shed. Might be a hell of a way to do it. But yeah, I'm going to take this out and redo it all. That'll be a long-term project though, because there's going to be a big trench there, plus I've got the stormwater drains here, and I've got some irrigation to the garden. But yeah, I've made some repairs here. I've softened all the dirt up and moved this so it's straight, this terracotta pipe. I wasn't happy how this just floods. There's a big pool of water here. I'm going to take or replace all this anyway. Put a round drain along here. A little plastic round drain to go along here into there. That just drains out into the street on the curb. But that'll be done after the power's done then, because yeah, they've got to run the power first. Then it'll be this is all above. This is only like 7 inches deep, this stormwater pipe. But yeah, long-term project there. Yeah, I don't really like where that's going. That's all falling apart there, the plastic's crumbled away. Don't like having to rely on the house. If I chip the breaker here, the whole half the house goes. That needs to change. But that's a long-term project. But at least now, once I get my ticket, I'll be able to rewire half the. I know some of the neutral wires got that green goo coming out of it. None of nothing to worry about, but that'll be a project when I get my ticket. Anyway, scored my old man's old battery here. From his ute, 2012. This one, 20th of the 9th, 12. Done very well. Had about 30 cold cranking amps left in it. It's got it on a C-Tech charger, first time it's been done. So far so good. Its health shot up to 80%. And I've got about 700 cold cranking amp in it. That's its original rating, 720. See how it goes. I've had these aren't too bad batteries, rather. I had one like this years ago. It's quite a tough old battery. I want to max that up against this one. It's both very similar. That's a 75 amp hour. That one is a 70 amp hour. That's a 720. This is a 620 cold cranking amp. Two very good batteries. I want to keep these two for me my Lincoln Onan welder, which I want to get that going one day and hook this all up and set it up. These batteries will be a perfect match for that 24-volt start system. Because also I've got a generator, which I want to do a proper test on that generator, see what the kVA, the generator output of it is. And because it's a welder, and it's a beast of a welder, not as big as the other one, the tractor mounted one, but I want to be able to blow up batteries again. I don't really want to hook up the this welder or that little one. I can run these, but blowing up batteries for any long period of time, this circuit might get a bit warm. Plus I don't want to have to take half the house power out if I chip the breaker half a dozen times, popping batteries. Which is why I want to get that the generator welder to pop batteries instead. There's all the batteries I've accumulated since I last popped batteries on the welder, which was quite a number of years ago. Plenty of batteries I popped. Got a tickle in my throat. Some NiCads and IMH, some 18650s, which probably won't do much because the CIDs are popped in those. Just cut the tops out, or puncture, I don't care, just blow them up in the rod and they'll smoke and make a nice pretty smell. That's all I'll do. NiCads will make a bit of a cadmium, orange and yellow smoke. Cadmium oxide's quite nasty, so I've got to be careful there. But got so much batteries I've got to pop. It's just full of batteries. Anyway. And of course, load election. But I'll be pretty busy to do any load election at the moment. Because, yeah, I'm gonna have as I said, I'm going to have a pretty busy 2021 now, so. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.